James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so it's come out that there's a pretty interesting fight at 154 being negotiated right now, and it was reported by a fellow by the name of Fernando Sabatini, and he works for TYC Sports Argentina, one of the biggest outlets out there. Shout out to him. He's reported that Israil Madrimov and Serhii Bohachuk are in negotiations for a fight, and if this comes out to be true, which I believe it is, it's also going to be on the undercard for Tyson Fury and Usyk's rematch on December 21st. So let's just talk about that potential matchup, Bohachuk versus Madrimov. Now, both these fighters are very similar in their careers. They're both world-ranked top contenders in the division. They both just fought big names in the division. They both were in close fights with big names in the division. Madrimov lost a very close fight to Terrence Crawford. Some people even thought he won, but there's that. Serhii Bohachuk put Virgil Ortiz on his ass not once but twice. Put him on the canvas not once but twice and boxed a very good fight. And many people feel that he was hard done by the judges, and myself included. I thought he won the fight. And, his stock has went up in a loss. People now view Bohachuk in a much higher regard, just like Madrimov. They both these guys in losses are viewed in a much higher regard because of the fights they gave Terrence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz, respectively. Now, I like this fight a lot. I think these are definitely two of the best 154-pounders in the world. When you talk about Madrimov has a very tricky style. He's very athletic. He's got great footwork, great angles. Probably one of the most, if not the most skilled fighter in Uzbek boxing. He has all the fundamentals that Uzbek fighters tend to have, but then he's also an above average, elite athlete. So that really helps the style and it's gotten him to the level he's at today. Bohachuk, on the other hand, he's got a very interesting background in boxing, being that he comes from the Ukrainian school of boxing, but then he spent a lot of time in Southern California with Mexican trainers like Abel Sanchez and now Manny Robles. And so he's got things in his style. He can box from the outside and down the middle like a Ukrainian fighter, but then he can get on the inside and mix things up like a Mexican fighter. He's a very versatile fighter. And to me, one of the just best fighters in the division, hands down. I got a lot of love for Bohachuk. I respect him so much because this is a guy in Bohachuk that, he took a tough knockout loss to Brendan Adams and came back and rebuilt himself the right way. Won like 4 or 5 fights and then fought Virgil. Really won that fight, but look, good fight. If this fight does come to fruition, the fight within the fight will be, can Bohachuk get his feet? Does he have the craft and to get his feet in the position that he needs to land the kind of shots he wants to land on a guy like Madrimov? Both these guys have elite gas tanks, so I don't think Madrimov's going to lose because he'll gas out. And I wouldn't think Bohachuk will lose because he would gas out either. This fight will all come down to positioning and who can establish their positioning a lot better. And I know you can say that for a lot of fights in boxing, but for this match in particular, I would even put more of a premium on distance and positioning, because Madrimov's going to want to angle around you. He's going to want to bounce in and out. He's going to want to throw punches from weird angles, feint you a lot, try to offset your rhythm. Bohachuk is going to want to light you up from mid-range to outside with the straight right hand. He's going to want to be long. He's going to want to be rangy. He's going to want to test your conditioning, So they both have their methods and the way they go about their business. But either way you cut it up, slice it, and dice it, when it all boils down to it, this is one of the best matchups that could possibly be made between anybody at 154. And I think this fight would be a great consolidation match, because these guys both were in close fights. I thought Bohachuk was flat out robbed against Virgil. I thought Madrimov lost, a close but competitive fight. But I thought the judges got that fight right. 115, 113 seemed reasonable. Madrimov had his moments, but he was getting outworked in a lot of spots. Bohachuk literally got robbed. He should have won the fight. So can't cry over spilt milk. You gotta, career like life. Boxing goes on, and these guys' careers goes on, and they want to make it back to that level to fight those guys again and right those wrongs. They gotta go ahead and get some wins in the win column, and what better way to do that than to fight, each other, and both are still very highly ranked. Bohachuk's the number 2 WBC contender. That's the highest sanctioning body he's ranked in, and Madrimov is the number 3 contender for the title he used to hold against Crawford. So both these guys are probably a win away from getting back into a world title shot. So this fight would be really, really important, very pivotal for the division and their careers. And I think it's not a fight that boxing fans will complain about because, again, these guys, they're not talking on social media. They're going to the ring and they're showing and proving that they got the skills to compete with the best out there. So, God willing, this fight do get done. And if it's on that card, if it's on Fury Usyk 2, the rematch, the undercard, then you got to start giving some credit to Turkey Al-Sheikh for putting together a great card because Fury and Usyk 1 was great. I'm sure the rematch will be a fantastic fight. This is a fantastic fight. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Y'all can let me know what you think. Add some thoughts, add some value. Put me on game. What do you think about Bohachuk versus Madrimov? Should it get done for the card? And yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.